Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Breakfast with Ben. My name is Ben Barber, and from 321 Westerly. And today, I am very excited because joining me in studio, no, not in studio, is the man behind the Facebook group All About Westerly, Greg Saporita. Greg, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. How about you, bro?
I'm good, thanks. So, Greg, tell me about All About Westerly.
Well,
Tell me all.
I'll go
Tell me.
back to the
Tell me
roots.
all. Tell me all about Westerly.
All right. It's we started me and Susan and Jono, um, back in November 2019, before the pandemic. I met Suzanne. I had the privilege of meeting her at the Wesley 350 parade. Um, and it was like a couple weeks after I was at Cumberland Farms on Granite Street, and I was at the coffee area at Cumbies, and I was like, I kept looking at her like, I know her, I know her. Then I asked her, I'm like, are you Suzanne Jono from? I think I met you at the 350 parade. She said, yes, you sure did. I'm like, how would you like to? Would you be interested in doing a Facebook Live and talking about Westerly in a whole? And she was like, she kept saying, nah, not today, not today, because she kept coming from the gym. And I understand that, yet. So I kept asking her, I was persistent about it. Then one day, I was like, would you like to do the Facebook Live? When I saw her, she was like, you know what? Let me go home, get spruced up, and I'll be back in an hour, and we could do the All About Wesley Facebook Live. Back then, it wasn't All About Wesley yet. So she came back and we started the first Facebook Live All About Westerly, and it was on from there. We cover, like you do, Ben, history, technically all about Westerly is.
Absolutely. So that was back in 2019, right?
Correct.
What made you want to start a Facebook group about or all about Westerly?
Um, Me being a Westerly native, I just love everything about this community, the history on it, the events that go on, the Chamber of Commerce with Lisa Kanicki and Marie DiMaggio. They do one heck of a job. And I figured since I have a heart for all that, for the history, and basically, like I said, all about Westerly, I wanted to start this group and have people that have the same passion I do for this community and town to be a part of.
Absolutely. Now the Facebook group has grown to well over 3,000 members in the last 4 years. What have been some of the challenges that you've had since you started the group?
I would say to I just want to. My challenge is to get rid of most of the negativity in this that we have sometimes in this town,
Hmm.
and that's one thing I don't like is negativity, and I just wish it would. I know it won't all go away, but I want to clear it out. You know.
Absolutely. Love when things are mostly positive. That's we're all about positivity here at 321 Westerly. You recently had the All About Westerly Christmas party at at Gray Sale and Mel's Downtown Creamery. How did that go?
It went well, man. Shouts out to Jen Britton and Melanie Goggin of Gracie Brewery and Mel's Downtown Creamery. Phenomenal woman. Key factors in this in our community, and you, bro, you're doing one outstanding job with 321 Westerly, man. I just have to let you know, bro, that what you're doing out there, man, is amazing. I've
Well,
watched
I
the basketball game you were you did last night? Tell me a little
Yeah.
bit about that, bro.
It wasn't actually a basketball game. So last night we had the first ever Moonlight Madness, which actually was a senior project by senior at Westerly High School, Elena Fazaro, who's the
Awesome.
daughter of the boys basketball coach, Brent Fazaro. And they
I know, Brad. He's a good guy.
he is a good guy. So they did at colleges across the country, they do Midnight Madness, where it's like a mix of like an open practice and a pep rally, and everybody comes down to the court, to the arena, whatever it may be, at midnight, and at this case it was at 7:30. And there's games, there's fun, there's lights, there's music, there's prizes, and it's like a shoot around with warm up drills and 3-point contests and stuff like that, and you can win prizes. And shout out to 321 Westerly intern Ryder, who won a 32-inch flat screen TV last night in the knockout tournament.
Congratulations, brother.
That was awesome, and yeah, it was just a really good time. I was not supposed to call that, so Greg Morano, the voice of Westerly Sports, he was supposed to call that. I muted you because I'm getting a little feedback. Don't worry, I'll unmute you in a second. He was supposed to call that live there, and he was feeling a little under the weather yesterday. Greg, we hope you're feeling better, buddy. So I stepped in for that, which is no problem. I'm usually around anyway, um and then we were joined by Nate B-Ball Jenkins, who obviously is a famous. It it was Dave. I got to be honest. It was our program director Dave, having a lot of
Awesome.
because we didn't know what we were doing, so we just it was a fun event, and we tried to add some fun to it via commentary, since we were missing a little bit of the live element there with Greg in the building, which was our plan. But we had a lot of fun with that. Was it fun to watch?
Absolutely, man. I loved it before I went to sleep. And let me tell you, Ben, like I said earlier, the passion you have for that you're doing here at 321 Westerly is the same passion that we have here at All About Westerly. We just love everyone that's involved. We even those that haven't been involved yet. We encourage everyone to become a part of our group to just have a grand old time to just enjoy our community, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what it's all about. What events are you looking forward to right now? I mean, tomorrow night we have the holiday stroll
That's what I'm
downtown.
looking forward to.
That's what you're looking forward to.
Yeah,
What about the light parade on Sunday?
absolutely, man. All About Wesley will be there. Will 321 be there?
Absolutely, we'll be there. I believe tomorrow night we'll be at Surf Cantina. For that, we'll be handing out some tacos on the street, I believe,
Oh,
at
nice,
Surf
man.
Cantina tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And then also we found out, we'll be finding out tomorrow actually on the morning show, which was not at all pre-recorded. That Surf Cantina is doing a hot chocolate bar during the light parade on Sunday. It's going to
Nice.
be free hot chocolate, and it's free hot chocolate to go. You can take it out into the street during the light parade, and there will be donations set up at the hot chocolate bar, and 100% of the donations at the hot chocolate bar at Surf Cantina during the light parade will go to the Johnny Cake Center.
That's amazing, man. And bro, I
So
just like to just again point out the Chamber of Commerce, Lisa Kanicki, man. She does one heck of a job, bro.
arguably, I mean, like, she does so much stuff, it's kind of insane.
It's
The
awesome. It's an awesome insane, you know?
It's an awesome insane. The chamber, I was talking about, we were doing a show, Mental Health Mondays, here the other day and yesterday. and we were talking about like all of the events in town, and I just rattled off 5 chamber events in December that are huge. I guess the tree lighting goes, the tree lighting's in November, but the lobster trap tree, literally the lobster trap tree, Santa's arrival, the holiday stroll, uh, starry lights, and the light parade. Insane. And then also, the lobster trap tree, that was on the same day as Small Business Saturday, which is a big day for them. Like, shout out to Lisa, Maria, and Grace at the chamber, and all of the volunteers and all of the board members that make that all happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Incredible stuff that they do over there.
Tonight, speaking about the lobster trap tree, I'll be there volunteering with Lisa from 7 to 9:30.
Oh, awesome.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's fantastic. What is All right. So one of the things that we do here at 321 Westerly is we started this show Quick Bites, where we go around and we try all of the restaurants in town. Do you have a favorite restaurant or a couple favorite restaurants?
Absolutely. Um, One of my favorites is Petrano's, right up the
Okay.
street here from me.
I love Vetrano's. Big fan of Vetrano's. I get Vetrano's, I try not to go out to eat as much as I do, but on some weeks I get Vetrano's multiple times. 'Cause
I'm the
it's so
same way,
you
man.
can get everything. You can get a little bit of everything there. Their salads are incredible. Definitely a big fan of Vetrano's.
Absolutely. If, for pizza, for their pizza day, I love their I forgot what it's called, kitchen cacciatore pizza.
Oh, I've never had it.
Delicious, bro.
Okay.
Shouts out to
Alright.
all the staff there at Petrano's.
Absolutely. And if you're in the Duns Corners area, check out Vittoria's.
Yes,
If you can't drive
absolutely.
all the way down,
Shouts out to Pat Lynch of Verizon.
always shout out to Pat Lynch at Verizon. But, Patrick, he doesn't like Pat.
Patrick.
He doesn't like Pat. Um, but yeah, the people at I do think that it's funny if if you love Vetrano's, but you're in Dunn's Corners and you don't want to drive. It's kind of like having a Dunkin' Donuts across the street from a Dunkin' Donuts. Like we have Vetrano's is one of the best places in the world for pizza,
Agreed.
and if it's busy, you can drive down the road and get Vittoria's, and it's the same thing. Maybe a little different, but it's and shout out to the team over there as well, and everybody at Timark.
Yeah.
Timark Restaurant Group. They do fantastic stuff. There's a lot of cool restaurant groups in the area. Obviously, Thirsty Beaver. Have you been to Thirsty Beaver since they've been there about a year or so?
Yes, I have. I love their nachos that they have there.
Nachos are great. The nachos are great at Thirsty Beaver. You know where I went to for the first time, and you're gonna see a video of this in a couple days. I went to Evie's for the first time this past week,
How is it,
and
man?
it was one of the best experiences I've ever had.
Absolutely.
The food, have you been?
No, not yet.
Dude, you gotta go. I got the Bulldog Smash Burger. It was awesome. I got the French onion soup, and then they gave us, which, to be fair, I know, like, they're amazing people. Heather's an amazing person. David, they're fantastic, and they treat their customers wonderfully. But I mean, I'm sure that this was, because they knew what we were doing and whatever. But they gifted us a s'mores creme brulee.
How was it, bro?
I first of all, I had never had a creme brulee, and Lisa, our camera operator, had never had. She didn't even know what it was, and she's just looking at it, and she's like, "Oh my god, what is that? What is that?" And I'm like, "Try it. I got to get you trying it for the first time." I had to Google it to show her what it was, um, and her reaction for that is priceless. So I've been swamped, but I'm gonna edit that video today or tomorrow and put that up. Shout out to Evie's. Literally, it's where the old Applebee's was down in Dunn's Corners next to Seaside Pharmacy.
Oh,
Um,
okay, awesome.
yeah, so check it out. Their food was fantastic. Obviously, it's Taco Tuesday today, so
Yes,
you'll
sir.
probably you'll probably see me over at Surf Cantina. Um,
You'll
Surf
see me at
Cantina
Amigos.
at Amigos, nice.
They do
Um,
Tuesdays as well.
yep. Um, and yeah. So what other favorites you got in town?
There's Vetrano's, the one I just mentioned, Amigos.
Yep.
And honestly, I can't lie. I haven't been to the cantina yet. I'm going to definitely have to check it out after your recommendation.
All right. Evie's is way too loud. You can't even. Kristen, that was not my experience. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. Give them some feedback. Send them a private Facebook message and give them some feedback. I the This is what like. So in general, right? All of these places are trying to do their best at any given time. All small businesses in town. Greg, I'm gonna mute you one more time. All of these small businesses in town are doing their best at any given time. Nobody sets out to give any customer a subpar experience, and I'm not just talking about this comment, but anybody, in general. So, one of the ways to I have found to actually do something about it is you can send these people Facebook messages. Like if they're on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, their social media manager or their general manager, whoever it is, sometimes it's me, for a small business. We're gonna see that comment. Whoever it is, whoever's running that page is gonna see not a comment, right? Because a comment is um send them send people a Facebook message. I'm talking about in general here, not just specifically this. But yeah, that wasn't my experience there. I'm sorry that it was yours. Um anyway, so Greg, what was the you said you haven't been to Surf Cantina yet? I need to get you there, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's what I'm saying.
So
I'm looking forward
so
to those tacos you're talking about.
so so they have a sunset menu every single night, Monday through Friday, I believe. Maybe 7 days, but I think it's Monday through Friday. They have a sunset menu, 4 to 7, I believe. I don't know the actual off the top of my head, but they have $2 tacos at the bar.
Oh, really?
Um,
Nice.
yeah, yeah, it's fantastic. They have a lot of they have tacos a la carte on street tacos a la carte on Tuesdays. They have drink specials. Um, on Thursday they have like $7 house margaritas.
Oh
Or
boy.
no, $7 house margaritas I think are on. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. Go to their Facebook page, go to their Instagram. It's got all of it. And
Definitely.
if you're in the industry, if you're in the restaurant industry, on Monday nights, they have industry night, where people in the restaurant industry can come to Surf Cantina and get 30% off.
There you go.
Um, so a lot of cool stuff happening over there. Um, yeah. What are some of your other favorites?
I'm a big fan of Cleats and Alley
Okay.
Cats.
Same.
Staff is phenomenal there. The food is terrific. I
Yep.
recently I became a fan of I've always been a fan of quesadillas, but the cowboy quesadillas, oh my gosh, out of this world, man. I'm a
Yeah, I
fan of
get
extra sour cream. I dip those bad boys in there. It's all over. Story's done. But
I'm
yeah,
also a
shout out
fan.
to all the staff over there.
Absolutely. I'm also a fan of the quesadillas at Cleats. They are fantastic. Cleats, some of the best burgers around. By the way, speaking of some of the best burgers around, B&B Dockside
My,
obviously always
right.
needs to be in the conversation for that. They're almost in their own category, I would
Yeah,
say.
I would say.
and that's fantastic. They gave away some gift certificates to B&B Dockside last night at Moonlight Madness. Um, and
Who
yeah,
won the TV again, bro? At the game?
that was our 3-2-1 intern Ryder.
Awesome. Congratulations,
Yeah,
Ryan. Enjoy that TV, man.
absolutely. He is a it's an Amazon Fire TV, which is cool. Ryder is a senior. Excuse me, Ryder is a senior on the swim team and the lacrosse team, and he's going to be bringing us some articles and some coverage of swim. Because the swim team is unfortunately not one that we can cover in live streams. It's very hot at the YMCA, and it's a little difficult to do that. So um, not really something that's feasible for us, but luckily we have our 3-2-1 intern Ryder who's going to, which by the way, I just love saying that phrase, our 3-2-1 intern Ryder. Like I'm just going to
Awesome,
continue
man.
to say that forever because it's really fun. Like, he's become, as of last night, he's officially become a character. Um, by the way, I'm constantly tweaking our setup here, and I'm like, I had an idea last night for how to get better sound for Doug's open mic, which is coming up at 10 a.m. So I'm just like,
I'll be
I
checking
should
that out.
move. Thank you, Greg.
Okay.
So what events are coming up other than the chamber events? What are some things that you're looking forward to here in Westerly? Like, is there a place you like to go for live music? Is there a place that you like to, check out the library, the park, anything like that? The United Theater, the Nick. What
Oh,
what are,
I'm a
what are
big
you
fan of the
into?
library, and matter of fact, friends of Westerly Library in Wilcox Park are a big supporter of All About Westerly too, and we appreciate them. And every time, excuse me, every time when they do the book fair, excuse me, man.
That's all right,
Every
man.
time they
Cough it
do the
out.
book fair, um, All About Wesley's there doing the live Facebook Live, interviewing the staff there. Just phenomenal.
I love it. Um, so what has been, you know, what has been your favorite experience in the last 4 years? Is there an event that stands out to you? Is there a moment? Is there a comment? Is there anything that's happened in the last 4 years that really stands out to you that's happened since you started All About Westerly?
I would say just the love and support and all the people in the community that has happened to over the last 4 years. Just everyone just enjoying themselves in this community. That's what I love to see personally, Ben.
Hmm.
And I just, as Lisa Kanicki always says, it takes a village, and this village is a beautiful village, no matter what time of season.
I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yep.
Um, yeah, right there.
Yeah, I'm cool.
So, final question for you. Um, the high school sports is something that we cover that do you did you, what's your favorite sport? Were you a graduate of Westerly High School?
Yes, I was 2000.
All right, awesome. And what was your favorite sport while you were in school, and what's your favorite sport to watch now?
You favorite sport on the high school level or pro as well?
Doesn't matter. Although
Well,
I see some stuff behind you that might give this away.
yes, I'm a diehard Patriots fan. Yes, I admit it. Even though we're having a crappy season this season, go Pats all the way. But anyways, getting back to the question, man. Um, for football, when I was in high school and now, both on a high school level and pro, is football. Matter of fact, All About Wesley was there doing Facebook Live coverage at the Stonington Westerly game on Turkey Day. I saw you there as well.
Well, you didn't see me there in person because I was here,
Well,
but
not in person.
no, but you saw Lisa up in the stands.
Yes.
Yeah, what'd you think of that game?
Let me. It was exciting, man. Let me tell you that much. Down to the very last play, it was anyone's game in my eyes.
Absolutely, yeah. It really was. It was 30-30, at the fourth quarter, and then the first half of the fourth quarter was just one drive by Westerly. And then there was there was 6 minutes left, and all of those injuries came down to it. And then because of the injuries and all of that time that was stopped, I feel like Stonington felt like they had more, like they were more in a rush, and then they made a couple mistakes, and it quickly got out of hand. 3 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes, but yeah, that was anybody's game for sure. Uh, what's your favorite thing to do around town?
Um, I have many. I like to go around town, take pictures of like historic landmarks, stop in local businesses, telling them that All About Wesley appreciates them, and I just love journeying around town and seeing what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely,
And for
absolutely. I think
that
that's
last
awesome.
question you asked me about music, um, I like to go to like Cleats when they have a band, CC's, sometimes a Nick, and at Grace Hill when Jen has bands there.
Yep, yep, absolutely. Oh, speaking of Vetrano's earlier, Gray Sale has the Vetrano's wood fire pizza. Um, y- uh, that's an awesome collaboration.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so many great things happening in this town all the time. Do you frequent Musquamacut Beach at all? The Musquamacut area?
During the summer, yes. I like
Well,
to
I
take.
mean, most people would say during the summer. Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
I said most people would. Yes, I meant during the summer.
I do go down there because I have an electric bike. I do go down there on the off season to just check out the waves at
Yeah,
the down Wart Hill near the carousel. I love it.
love that. That's awesome. Greg, anything else you want to say before we go?
Just thank you very much for having me on today, man, and Merry Christmas to all.
All right. Merry Christmas to all. Have a good one.
You too, bro.
All right, guys. That was Greg Saporita from All About Westerly. Uh, we have a chock full week of stuff going on. Tomorrow night is the downtown stroll here, brought to you by the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. Starry Lights will officially be open and all lit up by December 9th, which is Saturday. December 10th, which is Sunday, is of course the light parade. Don't miss that. And like I said, you can stop by Surf Cantina for a complimentary hot chocolate. And if you leave a donation at the hot chocolate bar, 100% of the proceeds will go to the Johnny Cake Center, which is really cool of them. Um, that's it for us this morning. I'm gonna be back at 9 a.m. with a really cool friend of mine, David Big D from Michigan, who's gonna talk to us about Big D performance, and he's got a lot of fun stuff going on as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back in a little bit. I want to say thank you to our sponsors, D&V Mechanical, Kiefer's Martial Arts, Lathrop Insurance, Roof Right Roofing. So many awesome things. If you would like to become a sponsor of 321 Westerly, get your ads on all of the Westerly High School sports games on the 321 radio app with hourly ads, all of that stuff. Please send an email to team at 321westerly.com. And we would love to talk to you about that. We're looking for more sponsors to cover the costs of the winter and spring basketball, wrestling, girls basketball, boys basketball, wrestling, lacrosse, baseball, softball, all of that stuff, and some of the fun events that we'll be doing and live streaming, like the light parade. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. And don't forget to download the 321 radio app. Never miss a show. We're live on the app right now with Breakfast with Ben. We'll be back with Doug's open mic at 10 a.m. And when we're not live with all of this stuff, we have live music every single day. The late night vibes, 12 to 6 a.m., was so relaxing. I slept to it. It was fantastic. And then from 6 to 8 a.m. before the morning show, we have the morning mixtape. All of this music is curated by our very own Dave DeAngelis, and just fantastic. Really got my day going today. So I loved it very much. Anyway, thank you to our sponsors. Once again, if you're interested or you know a small business that's interested in advertising with 321 Westerly, team at 321westerly.com. Send us an email, send us a DM, give me a call if you have my number, anything like that. Thank you guys so much. Bye for now.